nowhere to go. Even if like me being at home, I don't want to be at home. I don't want to be at work. Of course, nobody really never really want to be at work, but not being a human. This is Cat FC. I love you like that. Okay. This is Cat FC, and you can call me K More. Yeah, so this video is going to be about how do you know when you are in depression. So I do have another video called Dismissing Depression, if y'all want to go check it out. It's about how you know when you, basically kind of like this. It's similar to the video that I'm about to do. It's similar to the video that I'm about to do now, but it's a little bit more information of, I guess, how you know when, well, basically when you don't even know that you in it and then you realize that you're in it. So that, around that way. But the other video called Dismissing Depression is what to do when you're in depression, like kind of like basically trying to help you get out of depression. So I guess once you finish watching this, you can go and watch the other video, like, you know, like if these the symptoms, if these the things that you are feeling and you know it's depression, you can go and check out the other one. Is down the line to try to like help you get out of it. Okay, so let's start. So how you know when you're in depression is it's basically like my own experiences of how I've dealt with things. So it's not exactly, you know, a lot of people feel different things. So but what I was about to say was my shoulders, why am I so up here? I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I actually had to go watch I had to go watch my own video about how to get out of depression, because baby, I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna say I'm knee deep up in that thing, but I'm in that thing, and I kind of like realized, like, even when I say I was gonna not slip into it, because I felt it when a situation had happened, I kind of did in a way. Anyway, so this is what this is how you know when you're in depression, or okay. So first things first, I realized that everything feels heightened. Like everything is heightened. Like it's, the definition of heightened is, it's very intense, more than normal, than the usual. Like it's very intense. Like example, like basically everyone around you, everything around you just feels, your thoughts feel extremely intense. Like you just feel, you don't feel right. You don't feel, it's like everything and everyone is just living their reality. And it's like, have y'all ever seen like a movie or a show that it kind of like, it shows like this person and it shows everyone around the person, and it's kind of like moving fast. Everything is moving fast. I'm not saying that everything is actually moving fast, but it's like the world like around you is is in their own zone while you feel like you're in a different world in a way. Like it's very intense. It's everything feel just heavy. But yeah, the next thing is feeling numb. Yeah, basically it's no me trying to explain numb is it's just straight up numb. Like you just feel numb and you feel like you have nowhere to go. Like even if it feel like no matter where you at, it's like you want to run away from everything, and it's like it's nowhere to go. Even if like me being at home, I don't want to be at home. I don't want to be at work. Of course, nobody really never really want to be at work, but don't want to. You don't want to do anything. Like you just don't want to go. Like you just don't want to exist. And I know that sounds very. Yeah, it sounds very intense, and it sounds very harsh on your heart, on your chest, but it's really like that feeling. Like you just don't want to exist anywhere. You don't want to be anywhere. Like you don't know where to go. It's like you're trying to hide, but you can't hide nowhere because you just don't feel like being where you want to be, wherever you at. It's just so much. Like yeah, that's how, I ain't gonna lie, this is how I be. That's how, well, when I'm in depression, that's what I be feeling. And I don't know if some of you guys feel the same way when you're in it, or you don't know exactly what it is. It's kind of, I personally think that's a little bit, you're kind of like in depression mode, like where you just kind of like, because like if you normally don't be feeling that way, it's like yourself in a way. Like you know your body, you know your emotions, your feelings, like if that's not the usual for you, then yeah, you kind of like, and it's more often like you kind of just feeling it, and you feeling it, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm a little depressed a little bit. Another thing is, this was in my other video, is sleeping a lot. Like if you know your sleep schedule, and like you don't usually sleep the way, like if you're sleeping more than normal, like you're normal, because like everybody sleep differently, and it's like if you're not sleeping in your normal, like your sleep schedule is not your sleep schedule, and you just like you're like sleeping and basically just hiding, trying to avoid everything. Like you're basically avoiding everything, even though you're not admitting it to yourself, and you're just basically you're avoiding everything, and you just want to sleep it off. You don't want to deal with the entire world. Very much understandable. Yeah, basically you're just sleeping a lot, and even when you wake up, it's like, you know how people like, oh, did you sleep good? Blah, blah. Knowing like the feeling of, even though you slept, you didn't sleep good. Like, it's not like you slept on the wrong side of the bed, or you got a crook in your neck or anything like that. It's just, even though I slept, it just was something to just, for me to get away from the world. That's another thing of knowing that you're kind of depressed a little bit. Another thing is not being a human. I know that is just like, what you mean by that? Not doing the basic human thing, and it's like not wanting to, okay, let me get into it. It's basically like, if you really don't, like, you don't even want to get out of bed to go eat. You don't even want to get up to go brush your teeth. Like, you don't want to get up to go pee. Like, the fuck is right there. The bathroom is right there. Like, yeah. Like the basic human things, the actual human things that we do, like use restroom, eat, stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's another thing. So basically, I just kind of like, I guess this is a video that added on, like basically added on to the other video, but it's a little, it's slightly different. It just basically how you know when you're in depression mode, like. So yeah, I was about to say what I was about to say. You know your body. You know the feelings, the emotions that you feel. And you know when something is not right. So it's like when it happens, because it happens, but like when it's happening often and you just, I'm like, something's not right. Something threw, it could have been something that threw you off, a situation that threw you off as well, that made you feel the way you feel, and you don't even know. So, or you, on the other hand, you probably do know, and then you, like me, you try to avoid the whole depression thing because you know how you can be, or you may have never experienced it before. And you just need to, I guess, here I am, the video. Here you go. I'm not laughing. It's not a sense. It's just more of me just, I guess, a little humor. A little, find a little humor or whatever. But, if you really need, if you're in these mood swings, if you're in the same situation or anything like that, if you're depressed, if you're feeling alone, that's another thing, feeling alone. It's like you don't want to be around anyone. I don't know, it's a lot that goes into it, but yeah, if you're feeling the way you're feeling and it's not good, and it's exactly how I'm feeling, or it's different, it could be different thing, it could be, of course it could be different symptoms or different things that you're feeling, and it still could be depression. Just, I guess, go check out my past video on how to try to get out of depression, and also just look up things on you. It don't even have to be my video. Like, just, you can go look up other people videos or anything that, like how to deal with this, how to get out of it, how to blah blah. You can just please, because I know that it is hard. I know that it's hard. It is extremely hard, but I'm honestly saying you can do this. I'm trying to boost myself up and say I can do this as well, because I deal with the same thing. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and I hope that all is well. I hope that everything is okay. Peace.